Welcome to Running Code. My name is Matt. Today I'm going to show you a brief example of how to track effects or tasks in React and Qwik. Here is an example of a simple React component that will debounce the value set from the button's onClick handler. I will show you the code, print out key lines, and then slowly walk through how to update this to the Qwik equivalent. The next slide will show a side-by-side comparison. Here is the component's declaration. We have our useState hooks to store the values. Here we have our useEffect, which React uses to run code every time the values in its dependency array changes. We are creating a timer which waits 1.5 seconds and updates the value of debounced to the value of count. We have a return statement which useEffect uses as a cleanup function. In this case, it is used to clear the timeout if the value changes again prior to setTimeout executing. The useEffect hook takes in a dependency array, which it uses to track when to fire the code inside the useEffect again. Here, we are rendering out the real-time value of count, and this line renders out the value of the debounced value. Lastly, we have a button that increments the value of count. So here again is the full React component. So let's start making this the Qwik equivalent. First, let's wrap the component in the component $function. Next, we need to replace the useState hooks with Qwik's useSignal hooks. Next, we're going to replace the useEffect hook with the useTask hook from Qwik. The useTask has two optional props to track when to fire and if any cleanup is needed. So here you can see we are telling useTask to update when the value of count.value has changed. This is the same setTimeout method that we were using in the useEffect. And here we have the cleanup, which is used to ensure the old timer gets cleared if this is fired again. Next, we need to ensure that we update these signals to render out their values properly. In Qwik, this is simply done by adding the .value to both signals. Finally, we need to update the button's onClick handler. We replace it with the onClick and increment the value of the signal directly. So here is the final Qwik version. Here's our side-by-side of the difference between a React and Qwik debounced value. Let me try and move my face out of the way a little bit here. Don't know where. Here we go. Again, these are very basic and very similar, so it's very easy to learn Qwik. In Qwik, we wrap our components in the component $function. We use signals instead of state. Instead of useEffect, Qwik has the useTask where you directly specify the track and cleanup functions. We simply add the .value to render out the signal's values, and we update the click handler to the onClick and update the value of the signal directly. Again, here's the full side-by-side. So let's take a look at these in action. So if I look at our React example, refresh to make sure it's live. If I keep clicking, nothing will happen. But if I wait 1.5 seconds, you can see that it updates. And then if we do the same in our Qwik example here, let's refresh to make sure it's working. If I click and keep clicking, it's not going to fire. But as soon as I wait 1.5 seconds, there we go, it updates. So that was Qwik. To learn more, check out qwik.dev, or to play with Qwik in a sandbox, check out qwik.new. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.